What is up, boys, girls, and anyone indifferent? It is me, Daddy Cold Tom, and I'm back at it with another YouTube video. For this YouTube video, I actually want to go in depth a little bit about the top 5 best Gtramps you could buy. In my opinion, I also talked to high-end flippers about this, so they definitely agree with this list, I would say. And it's a pretty good list if you want to learn what to buy, you know, what's the bounciest, stuff like that. Now, this list is kind of a balance between bounce and practicality, because some of these tramps either often don't come with a net, they're like hard to find, but they're just really bouncy. There's like different types of tricks that are good for different types of trampolines, so that's all going to be calculated into one list. The list could be interchangeable, but these ultimately are the top 5. Alright, so coming in at number 5 on the list, I picked an all-American trampoline for this one. It comes with a net, but it's not very good. It's pretty small, but the tramp's really bouncy. It's really nice. It's not incredibly good. It's pretty good for height retention, I would say, but for backflips and front, like off your feet type tricks, it's not going to be the best. But for like kabooms, which is on your back, and like Cody's, I think it's a little bit better for those types of tricks. And I think the tramp is a bit sketchy. Usually they don't actually come with a net, and the net's not even good anyway, so it's kind of sketchy, but it's bouncy. That's why it's number 5. All right, number 4 on the list. This is my second favorite tramp out of the whole thing, but I kind of wanted to calculate it and, you know, do it fairly. But I am sponsored by this company. It's Acon Trampolines back there. That's a banner for it, but it's my second favorite because practicality of it, it's like a perfect tramp. If I personally were to buy any of these tramps, I would do this one because it has a great net. It's not the bounciest compared to these ones. It's definitely really bouncy. It's just not like at that next level like the other ones, but very good quality, safe trampoline, and that's why I would pick it. I feel much more comfortable jumping on this trampoline than any other of the options, so that's why I put it at number 4, just to even out the bounce aspect. But it's really good for off your feet tricks, especially if you get the new Acon HD. I was just killing it with the backflips and stuff. The height retention is definitely worse on this tramp for like kabooms and Cody's, but off the feet tricks, it's really good. So that's the good part about it. All right, coming in at number 3 on the list, we got Trampmaster Trampoline. Now, this one is incredibly bouncy. It is very sketchy. I don't think it even comes with a net. It's probably a very hard to find trampoline, actually. It took me a while to get that image. Most of them don't come with that yellow like tag on it, but I don't know. There's all black ones, like Tanner Braungardt had one, and then Jake Brashears also had a blue spray painted one, and that one was crazy good. Super high quality bounce. You can just tell. I haven't been on his obviously, but very bouncy. It's just sketchy. That's the only problem with it, but the bounce quality just definitely sets it at number 3. It's crazy good. If you can get your hands on it, I would recommend it if you have like a grass backyard, or if you like somehow find a way to attach a net onto it. Yeah, if so, it's definitely worth it. All right, coming in at number 2 on the list, we got Max McCoy's tramp. A lot of the Australian, New Zealand people favorite tramp. It's called a Clark. It is very small. This is a problem about it. It's like, I don't even know, honestly. I want to say like 9 by 14 feet, something like that. But it's incredibly small, but because it's so small, you get so much height retention from it when you do kabooms or Cody's, and you just get so much height and you can maintain that height. It's just incredible for those tricks. I'll show a clip right now of Max McCoy doing height retention trick on it just so you can see the bounce and everything. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, technically this is going to be the bounciest option out of all of them for kabooms and Cody's off your back and your stomach. But if you want to go off your feet, it's terrible, and it's the worst tramp on this. It's the worst tramp on this list by far. So the sketchiness factor is crazy on this one, which is why it's not number 1. It had to be number 2 just because the bounce on it is incredible. That's the tramp where you're gonna do all your best height retention tricks for sure. Other than that, it's basically useless, and that's the problem with it. I couldn't even find a picture of it online, so I just took one from Max McCoy's Instagram. So I don't know if it's hard to find, or it's just because I'm in the USA that I couldn't like search it up, because I don't think anyone has it in the US really. I'm not too sure about that. Don't quote me on that. Drum roll, please. Number 1 trampoline you can buy is the alley-oop trampoline. Now this one is definitely the most practical between all of them. You know, it shines in every single area you need a trampoline to shine. Bounce, safety, security, height retention, control, everything. It's just the perfect trampoline if you want to be a goated flipper. It like combines every single trampoline in this list into one, I feel like, and just evens them out, you know. Now this is why you see basically every top flipper have an alley-oop. You need it to do these crazy tricks. It's insane with wet tramp. The height retention's great. The backflip control, good if you have one. I'm not really used to it, so it kind of scares me. That's why I like doing mine on Acon, but when you're used to it, I don't think there's any problem at all with it. I just feel like I lose control because of how bouncy it is, really, but it's definitely safe, secure, and I would recommend it. Pretty good trampoline. It's $2,700 though, so pretty expensive. That's why I went with the Acon, not trying to spend that much, but we lit anyways. All I can say about the alley, I can't say enough good things about it. Perfect trampoline, and that's basically gonna be the end of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helped if you don't know much about trampolines and maybe want to buy one. I'm gonna go subscribe to my channel. Please check out the merch, link in bio. I spend a lot of time on these videos and I put a lot of work into them. So with that being said, I'm going to leave. Peace out.